Is your trust a ticking time bomb? And what can you do about it? Living trust mistake number 3, failure to protect a child with special needs. We give a lot of talks focused on special needs planning. Michael Gilfix and I co-authored this book, Special Needs Trust Creation and Management Guide. It is available on Amazon. It's available to our clients. But you have a child on the autism spectrum, substance abuse issues, mental illness, physical impairment. It is crucial that if your child will have any inability to work after you're gone, that you do not leave money directly to them, that you work with an expert to create a separate special needs trust. And again, our book goes through how we think about this, but you don't want to leave money directly to them because they lose government benefits eligibility in many cases. And can they manage that money? Are you worried they can be taken advantage of? Are they able to manage it? So special needs trust really solves both of those issues. A diagnosis changes everything. If you've had a diagnosis in your family, you need to create a special needs trust. It needs to be part of your comprehensive estate and financial plan. Your living trust will not protect children and grandchildren with disabilities unless you add a separate special needs trust. So it has to be part of a comprehensive plan. And again, you do not, in this case, you don't leave money. Let's say you have a child with a disability. You do not leave money directly to that child. Instead, you create a separate standalone special needs trust for that child. Here it's Sarah. So mom and dad would not leave money to Sarah. They would leave it to a special needs trust, ensuring that someone they trust, a third-party trustee, oversees it for Sarah, and that the money doesn't count against public benefits eligibility. This is where it can be a time bomb. If you have, is your living trust a ticking time bomb? Well, you have a child with a disability and you have not created a special needs trust, or you created one a while ago and you think it's fine, you need to revisit it. The key thing here is if you name the right trustee, who's going to step in when you step out, who's going to step in and oversee those assets for your child or your loved one, to make sure they're not taken advantage of, to make sure that money is invested well, to make sure they're protected. Do you have an integrated legal and financial plan in place to make sure that your beneficiary designations are coordinated, that your investment approach is right? We're developing an integrated legal and financial program for select clients. Talk to us about that. And of course, don't work with somebody who dabbles in special needs planning. We work with hundreds and hundreds of families. I think we're the second firm in the state of California to do special needs trusts before they were even known as special needs trusts. And I'm very proud of our history in this area. If you have a child with disability, you do not want to have a living trust that has sort of a few paragraphs about how when I pass away, money will be held in this 5-paragraph structure for the rest of my child's life. That can lead to all sorts of problems, and it's very hard to update. So it should be a separate standalone document. I can't emphasize that enough. Your trust is a ticking time bomb if you think it'll protect your child with a disability. It will not. You need a separate special needs trust. We encourage you to meet with us. You can contact us at 650-493-8070 or gilfix.com. I hope you got a lot out of this, and I hope everybody's staying safe, sane, and healthy. I hope everybody takes care. See you later.